Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a massive haul. I have been shopping while all of this lovely pandemic has been going on, and so I have a lot to share with you. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So I've had to make a list because there's been so many things that I have bought over the past couple of months, and I had to make sure I had gotten it all in. But you know what, let's start with number one. Number one is always fabric, right? Am I right? Yes. So the very first piece of fabric that I'm going to talk about is this. Ooh la la. It's some gorgeous vintage daisy cotton duck fabric. I think it's about 39 inches wide. So most of the fabric I got is pretty short, but my thought is I want to make some more bags. So I thought that this would be perfect because it's not, you're not gonna make clothes with this. I mean, maybe you would make a bucket hat. I know people are making a lot of bucket hats right now. This girl is not into that. So I will not be making that, but I thought this was so cute. Got it from eBay. Just a cute little vintage print. Now the second one, ooh, this one is a steal. This one's a real psychedelic steal right there. And this one came, I found this also on eBay, came just like this. And I'm curious, I don't know anything about this. I'm curious if this is how they sold it at the stores. They like cut it and then they just had it like this, or this was like a one-off, or what it was. I don't even know. But this is 3.5 yards of this 100% cotton fabric. It is also similar. It's not as thick as duck fabric. It's 100%. I think I already said it's 100% cotton. But I mean, come on, let's just die over this awesome print. How amazingly cool and psychedelic is that? It's not like, you know what, I'm gonna wash it and we're gonna see how it works after that, because it is so much fabric. It makes me want to try and make some clothes out of it, but I've made that mistake before using the wrong weight and that didn't turn out good. But maybe it would be nice for some like bottom weight shorts. I know Charm Patterns just came out with the Loretta shorts, which could be cool if I did in this fabric. Idea. I gotta wash it and see what happens after I wash it. So I believe I've told you guys this before, but I just like go shopping on eBay for vintage fabric all the time, and so little pieces will pop up and I'll be like, ooh, and there'll be like $5. It'll end up being $5, or I'll negotiate or something like that, because it's about a yard of fabric. But look at that print. Are you kidding me? This one had unknown fabric on it, and you guys know I don't know my fabrics. I don't know how to identify them really well, and so it's really difficult for me to tell what this could be good at. It would have to be like this would, because you know, I'll watch it and we'll talk later, but to me it feels like this could be a little top, but it would have to be like a shapeless boxy top, and I don't know, or something like super fitted that you would have to get the measurements perfect. But how fun is that? So this one, they said it was 70s floral, I believe. This one, I was waiting for quite some time for them to deliver. This person like went on vacation. I said, who's going on vacation right now? But I don't really know. So this one is also vintage fabrics. All of these ones are from eBay and they're vintage. This one says that it was screen printed and washable. It's definitely the drapiest of all of them. It's 100% not breathable fabric. Sweating my little butt off in this, but the design is so fun. I just had to pick it up. And most of these fabrics I got for like $10, $12, something along those lines. But I thought this one was so pretty. Absolutely not. Alright, so those are all the vintage fabrics that I picked up. And then I think someone gifted me a gift card to Stone Mountain & Daughter, which is one of my favorite fabric stores, and so I picked up 2 pieces. I got this awesome rainbow cotton fabric. I think I got 2 yards of each of these. Don't know what I'm gonna make. Don't know. Just had to have the rainbow. I didn't score the like rainbow gingham one that everyone is going crazy over right now, because that one sells out in like 2 seconds. But I thought this one could be potentially cute. I got 2 yards. I don't know if that's enough to make a circle skirt. I have to look at that charm pattern again, because if it is, this would be great to go with it. Then the other one I got was this. So very similar to that vintage fabric. This is a retro inspired 4-way stretch floral design. Very stretchy. So I have more options here. Pull something out of that stretch book, or maybe find one of my patterns that has it, but so cool. This one feels like it's more than 2 yards, but it's only 2 yards. So I also got, not that interesting, 5 yards of just bleached muslin from Joanne's. This was for when I was gonna make the charm pattern Stanwick skirt. It was gonna be the lining for it. I mean, I didn't do it last month because I already have that exact same skirt, but I probably will use it to make a Stanwick skirt in a fabric that I don't already have. Not too much interesting here, but got it. And the last 2 fabrics I got from a new to me place, Fiddlehead Artisan Supply. The only reason I got these 2 ginghams, lime and turquoise I think it was called, ginghams, is old coworker messaged me on Instagram and sent me a link to some other person who did a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a dress, and they use this exact gingham, and it's all like really basic measurements and stuff like that. So I bought one for me to do a test one on, and then she paid for this one, and I'm gonna make one for her. Hopefully it's supposed to be really easy. I don't make things for other people, but you know what, I said I'd give it a try, and she bought the fabric, so yeah, I'll try one out first, because there's no fitting it to yourself. It's just you cut the way that she cuts it, and it's just like it hangs on you type of dress. I mean, that's for my plans video for August, but that's the only reason I bought these fabrics. And that company was really good. They shipped it super fast. It's located in Maine, and I don't think it costs that much for these. I don't remember the cost. But yeah, so that is the fabric portion of this haul. Next is books. Okay. So you guys know that I've been talking about wanting to learn how to fit for quite some time, so I decided to go onto eBay and see what types of used sewing books I could find. And this was the first one I found. This saucy little lady right here made this book, and I've been reading it. I'm not that far in because you'll see why. But basically so far I've just been learning about how to measure yourself. And I haven't done it yet because I've been too busy, but we'll do it. And once you start measuring, then you can kind of figure out how to fit. I mean, these are some fancy illustrations. I think this was like 80s or 90s that this came out. But the good thing about it is it's like real shapes of real people. And it's mostly older women that are in this. Truthfully, to be told, truth to be told, I have no idea. So yeah, anyways, that's a fucking fantastic review I just gave you of this book. Maybe I'll do an actual review. Right now we're just doing a haul. So that's the first book I got off of eBay. And then I picked up this book, Shortcuts to a Perfect Sewing Pattern, from a local vintage shop in the area that I just moved to. This one is about making blocks from what I've read on it so far, and it's got some cool illustrations in there. So yeah, this one's teaching you how to make blocks and then to apply them to patterns and things like that, to ready-made patterns. Be your own designer. It seems pretty cool. There's no like sewing patterns in here, this one or that one. It's just about, well, that one's about learning how to fit, and this one's about making your own blocks basically, which another thing that I want to do. And these next two, ooh, I got them on Amazon. So I work at a medical office, and so basically, I mean, I'm not a frontline worker. I work in the office, I do admin work, but they gave us all, the doctors gave us all gift cards to Amazon for helping out during Corona times. And I instantly spent all that money on all of the things on Amazon that I've been wanting for quite some time. Two of those being these awesome sewing books. So first this one. So you guys know I've been talking about this sewing book for a minute. So this is Sew Your Own Activewear by Melissa Fair. I was talking about this in my last video, and so far so good, because I want to make some leggings that fit me. Right now I've just been reading about, this is really cool, the common fit adjustments, which is something that people have been commenting to me about, for like where the lines pull. It shows you what you probably need to do to fix it. So helpful. And then I've just been reading about doing what kind of fabrics do you do and things like that. But this one, it starts kind of out, I think this one, it starts out where you make, it's a block, there's block patterns in the back based on your measurements, and then you go from there. So I'm very excited to finally make some high-waisted leggings that fit me for workout. And then this one, oh, so good. I mean, if you don't love her fabrics, why are you even watching this? Nano Iro, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. She's a Japanese, it's a Japanese sewing studio, which is the name of this book. And these are all Japanese, like basic Japanese patterns. Fairly simple patterns. I think there's one page on here that has all of the patterns. Yes. Oh, so excited. I love this one, the long sleeve work dress. I'm gonna make that one for sure. And then there's some other basic ones in here, which are kind of ones that you see everywhere, basic bosses, but would potentially be good for some of those fabrics that I showed you. And it also comes with patterns in the back. I have not looked at any of that yet. I've just been reading all of the books so far, but very excited. Next we go to supplies. Oh, I have to get that. So, supplies. What have I gotten? Here's another thing that I got with that Amazon money. Some clippies. Can you see that? These have been suggested to me previously to use with stretch fabrics so you don't pierce it. And I tried it. I've been using it on a stretch thing that I've been making right now, a bodysuit. So I'm very happy to have these in my collection. And then I picked up some good old stretch needles because I was running out and I was ordering already, so I just figured let me get some more. And this is the first time I've actually ordered thread, so I ordered 4 Gutermann threads. I'm not gonna lie, it feels really weird to pay that much for sewing thread, but everyone always swears by these threads and that the quality is so good and it'll beef up your sewing. And I will just tell you right now, 90% of the threads that I have been from lots that I bought online, or I think I got a bunch when I bought like a sewing kit from like a vintage fair and there was just tons in there. So that's normally how I get my threads, other than like one-offs when I go to the fabric store. So very excited, and I got in colors of things that I use quite often, so happy about that. Then the next thing I bought are some cute little labels. They are from Paige, Joanna. So I almost never buy anything from the UK because the shipping is just out of control. But I follow Paige Joanna here on YouTube and on Instagram, and she was selling them and I said, OMG, these are so freaking cute, very much my style, let me get some. And then they got lost in the mail and then I had to order again. So I mean, luckily this haul video didn't come out till much later, but happy about those. And then last for supplies is from Pattern Trace. I've definitely bought from them before. It's a Swedish company actually, and they don't have ridiculous shipping prices for some reason. So I was very, this is my second order from them. I think I said that already, and I've been wanting to buy their Swedish tracing paper for a minute just because everyone raves about it. And I got it this time because of another product that I wanted to get. So I trace my patterns out on this like numbered paper that I've been using for years, and it's great, but I wanted to see how much better this is. It's kind of like fabric-y feeling. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm looking forward to tracing off some blocks maybe with this. But the reason I ended up ordering is for this new product that they had, or new to me product. It's foundation paper. So essentially it's a little bit more papery feeling than this one, but it's similar fabric, papery. I don't know how to describe it. This is more fabric-y feeling, this is more papery feeling, but it feels like it's in the same family. So the reason to get this is because it's more moldable, I guess. So what I saw someone do was print out their printable pattern on this paper and put glue stick it all together instead of taping it, and it was so much easier to essentially tissue fit it to themselves, which, you know, I want to do. And last but not least, I got 2 new sewing patterns and they were on sale. I can't resist a sale. I've known about this company for a minute, and I got something in the mailing list from some other sewing person, and they were like, oh, here's a code, go buy this. And so I went on there. It's from COCOWAWA Crafts, and I ended up getting their hazelnut backpack, which I died. I've made a lot of backpacks. I want to make some more backpacks. I'm actually selling the one that I made last year, the multicolored one. I'll post a thing here, or here. And this one has like 3 different styles. You can do like a laptop thingy in there. I love having the option to like do different colors for the different pieces. I thought it was so cute, and I definitely want to make it with some of the fabric that I've already shown you today. And the second one was just cute. It was the lily dress and blouse. I just thought it was a cute pattern, and I said, hey, I want that. And it looks maybe kind of easy. Maybe kind of easy. We'll see. So that is my massive haul. If you've gotten all the way to the end of this video, I applaud you. I applaud you. Round of applause for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to give a big ol' shout out for my 85 subscribers. You guys rock my world, and I thank you so much for being here with me. If you think this video was great, why don't you go and give it a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. And until next time, I will see y'all later.